Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we are doing a what's in my box video. So I pulled out just some random things here. I don't know what they are. I didn't even look, just pulled it all out to see what we can do. So, you know, it might be some repeats because I do have the same things in my box. Sometimes I have more than one, so I'll just randomly pulled it out. So these, I like to do these are quite good for wrap around the edge of the page pockets, so we might do a few of those. So how is everyone today? Hope you're well. I just came back. I've been out all morning, and so I'm just got to get my mind working into, you know, into what the job at hand is, what I should say. Oh, just found some stuff. Oh, itchy nose. Excuse me, it's all happening. Okay, we might need those, you never know. So I'll put those up there. I'm just trying to see what I've got down here in my mess. Not much in that one. A few fussy cutting things. Here we go. Trying to find some pretty papers. Here we go into this one. Use up our bits. Okay. Oh, aren't they pretty? Sorry guys, I'm just going to pull out a few pieces of paper that I can use. Let's get started. So we're going to make a couple of wraparound pockets, and then we'll move on to the next thing because there's quite a few there, so they'll go back in my box and they'll come out again. We can also use those for other things. These here, they can be little booklets and things like that too. So there's a bit of plain paper there, so maybe I'll just put a piece of that on there. Let's tear it even because it's vintage paper, so it doesn't matter if we can see it. Okay, so it's been, you know, as you know, I've been telling you, it's been quite warm here, like 18, 20 degrees. Today, it's really cold. I'm just getting warm now. Put that there, and then on this side, we might do a little collage. I do need to sort out my little box over here. It's in a bit of a mess. Oh, I like that. Okay. Do we want a little bit of something else? Lots of papers in here as well. So, oh yes, we went to the parent teachers yesterday And wow, boy did the Italian history teacher, he's the year coordinator, well, he ripped into it. He really did, because there's been some parents that have been actually the parents, of course, the parents with the kids that have been disrupting the class, and those kids, they didn't come. They never come. We've never seen them before. They never come. The ones with the kids that, the worst kids that aren't really followed by their parents. And they disrupt the class all the time, and they're the ones that are really causing the trouble. They weren't there. So the good kids that were there and their parents, we all got a talking to from the professor, and he's quite right. Like well, you know, like I'm all for discipline and kids being respectful and not being naughty and stuff. And I know that Lily sometimes comes home with a big migraine from school because there's kids really making just so much noise and being so disruptive. But I mean, what he said goes on in class is incredible. And so I think it was a bit, I said to her, I'm a bit embarrassed for the class, and I'm a bit embarrassed for the parents of the children that do that. Well, children, I mean, they're adults now. Some of them are 18, so they're not really children. But, you know, they're still under the parents' wing, sort of thing, protective wing, should we say. So, yeah, it was a bit awkward, but I'm pleased to say that my daughter is not one of the disruptive ones, because I've always told her, boy, would she be in the doghouse if I ever heard her being disrespectful or anything like that to an adult. I said to her, I don't care if you don't like your professor. If you don't approve of how they teach or whatever, you still are, they're professors. You still have to be respectful to them and never be rude. You bite your tongue. That's what, I mean, life is about that, isn't it? We bite our tongues all the time. We're there all the time, just sort of having to zip it. So it's a life lesson, really. No, I don't think I want any of those. I don't know. I'm feeling a bit tired today. I think that the time changed. Did the time change anywhere else? And so we lost an hour. So then you sort of getting up at, we're not getting up at 5:40 anymore. We're getting up at 4:40. So it does knock you about a little bit. What about a little birdie? We haven't had a bird for a while. Nope. It's all about the colour. I don't quite like that one. That one could sit up there. No, that's, I lied. I thought that one was doing it for me, but it's not. That's not doing it for me. About this one. Yes, this one does. I like that one. So, not that I don't like the other ones, it's just that they weren't right. So I'll glue that one on. And of course, you know what comes along with the bird is a label. I think I'll put the bird. Do I prefer the bird there? I think I preferred the bird over here, but now I've put it there, I'll have to go with that. And I have my labels here, my tracies. I would like a vertical one, Tracy. Here we go. Right. Okay, so that is one wraparound pocket done. Do we need anything else on there? No, too much. Okay, so what I mean by wraparound pocket, just say this is my journal page. It wraps around and you glue it there and there. So I'll put this one over here and we'll do another one. We might only do two. And again, this one sort of has this piece here, so I could leave a little bit of that showing. Actually, this can go on there. And I'm not wanting it to be all perfectly torn or anything like that, so that's why I'm hand tearing it. Except for maybe this little piece here I might not be able to tear so well. So I'll have to get my ruler. Let's see. It might. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. I think the change of season is always lovely, but it can be quite hard sometimes on us because you change the hour, you've got the change of season, the whole body has to adapt to a whole lot of things. Nope, just checking. Okay, flip it over and I do love this bit. Oh, let's put that. Let's go very pale. I was going to glue the wrong one. I think I need to also do a what's in my box, in my other box. Not like a separate video. It will still be a what's in my box video, but it will be the other box because the other box is really overflowing. It's really wild at the moment. So I really need to use up some of the stuff in there. So I think we should do that next week. If I remember, I might forget. In which case, next week, if I forget, remind me, and I'll do it the week after. Or another day. I could do an extra one. Okay, so what will we put on here? I'm determined to have a butterfly today, aren't I? I probably won't use one. Won't use that. Got a bit of glue there that I would like to cover up. Probably don't need to cover it, but I would like to. Let's just cut this one out. Where are my scissors? My little ones. Here they are. I was looking for the ones with the blue handles, but I actually had the one with the pink handles out. Okay. Well, I would put that there, but I feel like, I might need something to sort of separate it a little bit. Let's have a look at this little sample one. Yes, that's better. So, yes, and the soup last night was delicious. I had roasted the pumpkin with cumin, paprika, let me think, cumin, paprika, turmeric, and a little bit of cayenne pepper. I'm trying, because the words are popping to me in Italian, that's why I'm pausing into my head. And I just sprinkled it over the top with a bit of olive oil. And then I took the skin off because it's really easy once you've roasted it. Put it in the blender. Put in, I think 3 or 4 cups of water. Not water, broth, vegetable stock. And then I, so it was hot. And then I, excuse me, I roasted half, I cut the onion in half. So the top and bottom of the onion were here, and I cut it in half. I left the skin on and put it not skin down, face down. I put some olive oil on and put some not skin face down and roasted it in the oven for half an hour. And then I peeled it, took off the skin and put it in the soup, you know, in the blender with the pumpkin, and proceeded to roast it. Blend it, and it was really very yummy. Was really nice soup, and we had these little croutons sort of things to put in because Lulu doesn't like the really all sort of, I'm just going to put that there, keep it simple, runny, you know, like she doesn't like it to be pureed sort of thing. She feels like she's eating baby food. So we added a few little croutons, and that was it. That was our dinner, and it was lucky that I had that all there ready to go because we didn't get home until 8 o'clock. So it's good when you've got parent teacher to have dinner ready to go after getting a roasting from the teachers. Okay. Did I put, I did put it on the right way. Thank heavens. I thought I'd put it on the wrong way. And we will punch this out. And there we have it. We have 2 pockets done. I feel like I'm moving in slow motion today. Might need to get a move on. So I'll put those away. They can go back in. They can be used again for something else. This one here, I don't know what I want to do with that. I'll just put that back where it was. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I don't feel like doing whatever's in the box. Now these are sometimes a little bit challenging to decorate, so let's do one of these. I know we've done them before, but it is random, so we do a bit of everything. Okay, so this one I'm thinking, I might put this one in as a belly band type thing. So I'm not going to decorate that side, I'm only going to decorate this side. And first of all, I could put something like, oh, I think I like that. Do I like that more? No, I think I like it without that. This here, so I need to cut it about there. Got to keep an eye on the time because then I need to go and prepare lunch, but not yet. So I had to go and get rid of the greys today. I haven't gone grey yet. I'm 53, so I probably don't need to grow grey yet. And I would be curious though to know what kind of grey I would be. But I did watch another, I think it was an, oh look at that, it's crooked. Anyway, I did watch an was it E-News or a Vogue interview on YouTube of Andy McDowell. And she's gone grey, but she has a nice colour grey hair. So you're not necessarily going to get the nice colour. I like the grey hair too that has a little bit of blonde through it. I always think that looks very nice. So anyway, one day I'll give it a whirl, maybe. My mum still hasn't. She's just not ready for it. You've got to be ready for it, I think, because it's quite a change, isn't it? I mean, those who've been through it would be able to tell me. It's quite the change to decide to do that. I'm going to put this here. Did you notice? Okay. I think I might put that way. Go around the edge and then in the center. think I was going to glue it over the top of that, so I'm going to have to take that edge off, or it won't, it's not long enough to wrap around, so I'll just have to very carefully trim it without cutting my pocket. Okay, so that's that. That's crooked. I'll have to get over that, won't I? And then we're going to attach something. If I have something that oh, I think I like this. Do I like that? No, it's too big. If it was smaller, I would like it. What about this one? I could even just have that part. Yeah, let's do that. Just ties in the color that's on this part. And that's going to be fairly simple like that, I think. So you've got your pocket there, but it's also going to be glued in as a belly band. What else do we have flying around? Oh, this one. We've done these before. So that's just a piece of printed ephemera that I folded. It's yet another wraparound, but I folded down that edge there. So you get, just say this is my page, you get your pocket here, and then you get a side tuck there. So I'm not going to put too much on this one. I might put maybe just a little strip of something, or I could put something little like that. Oh, I think I'm just going to put that there. Yes. That one's been flying around for a few weeks needing to find a home, and now it's found a home. Okay, so that's that side, and I don't want to cover too much up, so just look for something. Oh, I think I like that. Well, that was easy. Not used to it being so easy. Keep that piece. Okay. Super easy. Just attached a couple of things. Okay, next. Oh, I've got these left over from when we did Roxy's weekly challenge. Let me just grab. You could write on that. So maybe, oh, you can write on that too. Okay, so maybe I'll decorate a couple of those. Not all of them. Just find the wider ones. Put the other ones back because there's a lot of them. And have a little think about what would I like to do. Okay, so I'm just going to clean up this piece so I can audition it when I want to. I think that's very nice on there. I don't want to put it on that. It's probably better that way, but I'm going to put it on upside down because I don't want to cover up that little piece there because it just gives us another colour. These ones I might do a little bit differently to the Roxy's Weekly Challenge ones, in the sense I'm not going to stamp on them. And I'm also going to, I think I'm going to punch a decorative edge on them as well. I really like that piece of paper. It's boxing it in too much. I could have it there. Okay, and then we need to find I didn't put anything. Oh good, I've got this little piece. I think I might like a little piece of that there. I mean, you can use the tiniest pieces, can't you? Up there. There we go. Okay, let's find something to put some interest. We could have a butterfly like that, but no. Nope, nothing like that. Nothing like that. They're all horizontal, so they're not going to fit. I don't mind that one on there. I think that was an actual piece there. I think I'm going to put that one there. And then I'm going to find some more. Oh no, I might put, I've got flowers and birds too. They could be good. It's when you start to get down to the, you know, the dregs, shall we say, of your fussy cut pieces, you start to not have what's appropriate for the different projects. You need to go and print more. But I would like to get tidy up, do a bit of a tidy up and see what do I have flying around still. That's going to go there, and up here we'll do something else, so I'm not worried about that for the moment. And then I've got these two here, and all of this stuff is too big or too small, except for that, but I don't think I want to put that on there. Okay, so let's have a look here. Now that could be nice. Okay, let's have a look. I think I'll put that up there. That's been sitting in that little box for quite some time. And I might have some sort of little label, just because I've got to fill in space. It's a face a face filler. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Filling your face with, I don't know what. Oh my goodness, can you tell I'm a little bit tired today? Face filler. No, not face filler. Oh, I like that one. Yes, 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 yes. Oh gosh, I love your labels, Tracy. I really do. Did anybody notice? Because they literally come out and play pretty much every day. I mean, I like my labels too, but I do like the ones with the font in them. Well, I put it off center, maybe over there, yes. Okay, and then something will happen there. And now we've got to decorate this one. So I don't know that I have any birds. Oh, I might have this bird. Oh, I love that bird. Oh, no, it's not quite right. I'll put it aside because I might use it. Not that one. So I'm looking for birds that are slightly more vertical. I always love this little bird. Let me just try that one down lower. No, I think I might like this one more. So that's the auditioning process. Is if you like one more, then the other one gets put out of the away, gets put to the side. I have this one. No, it's not quite right. It's more. I think it's more like, well, yes, it is a shape thing, but it's also a color thing. One, you know, sort of color speaks more to me than the other on a certain background. Could also be a shape thing. It's hard to know exactly why sometimes something is, you're liking something more than another. Okay, let's just go in the famous pouch, shall we say. Oh, yeah, I think we're going to have a red one, a little red one. I'm determined not to print them out again until, because I always use up the little ones, because the little ones are really good on these sorts of things. I think I'll put it there or there. But I always use the little ones up because they're good for, you know, for tags and smaller things. And so I end up with more of the bigger ones, which I also love. I'm putting it over there. Okay, so now I can do something with these. So this one I'm going to snip my little corners off there. This one I am going to snip these ones off. And so then when I print them out, I end up with a lot of the big ones and less of the small ones. So I'm determined to use some more of my big ones before I do another print out. So I'm going to do one each of these borders. This one's got to make that noise, otherwise it hasn't gone down far enough. There we go. Did that one. Then we have more. We have another one. Two. We've got two more. We might have more. So I'm going to do this one on here. Love that. If there's anything weird, just snip it off. Snip that off because that'll be fragile. And then I've got this one. So we'll use this one on here. Sorry for the noise. You know I'm punch mad now. Punch mad. Okay. Oh, that's my favorite, I think. I do love this one too. That's my least favorite, but I still like it. That's the one I've had for years and always forgot to use it. Oh, I could have done something different. Okay, I got to do one more. Sorry, guys. We have to do one more because I'm going to do, I'll show you. So that's, oh, I see. That's all very plain on there. Anyway, we'll add a bit of colour on there. So that's those. But I wanted to do another one. You're going to be very excited when you see this punch. You haven't seen this one yet. That's going to be a very nice journal card. So I'm hanging on to that. I just want to add a little bit of colour. So I might add a piece of this. It's been hanging around for a while. I just think I'll glue that there. Just to add a little pop of colour. Because really this tag could go in either direction. But I've decided that the full sheet on the other side of writing paper is better than writing over the lumpy bits, even though sometimes I do that. Okay, so that's going to go there. And then we need to decorate it. We have the same dilemma again. I do fancy a butterfly, but they're not the right colours, so I'm not going to use one of those. Oh, we didn't use any flower. Did we use a flower on the other one? We used a botanical as such, not a flower. Let's see here. I want to see in the other one, see if there's anything cut. Otherwise, I'll go to the birds. Or pay a visit to the birds otherwise. Not that one. It's too bright. The colours are not right. The colours are not right with the Florentine paper. That one, the other one I rejected because it's backed. Well, that one could be good. No, it blends in too much. This one. What about this one? This is long and narrow. Could we have that one? And then some sort of label-y thing up there. Oh yes, that'll do. That'll make a lovely botanical card. Yes, journal card. What am I trying to say? Okay, so we will glue that one down. This piece of paper is very sticky now. glue that right there. And it's crooked. Okay, and this one is just going to go here, just onto that label there. Okay, I'll snip those bits off, snip my corners off, and you wait till you see this. You just wait for it, guys. Hope you're not disappointed now that I've built it up so much. Here it is. I have this here. This does not make tags, but it does the top. And I haven't done this. They've got measurements here. I don't know if you can see those. There's a 1.5 inch, 2 inch, and 2.5 inch. But mine is not quite those measurements. So I just put it on an eyeball, centering it. And then press. Oh, it's hard. Okay, got it. And voila. Look at that. That's a good one. We can do more of those. Again, this, oh look, I could have I'm such a ding dong, so I can center it. Look, I can put it in and see what's going to happen myself. Okay, so I need to learn that. I need to learn to have it round the right way. Again, this is Vaesen Creative, really great European company here. I'm not sure if you guys can get them in America or Australia, but really lovely company. I'm sure if you can't get them, you might be able to find one from a different brand, and not overly expensive. They weren't exaggeratedly expensive. I haven't bought them before. Like sometimes they have, you know, my shop around the corner has a few, not so exciting as those. And they're a little expensive, so that's why I didn't buy them, because I found them a bit boring for the price. But these ones were not too bad, and hence I bought quite a few. And so, you know, really fun, different tops. So I'm going to do some more of those. We might do those in another What's in Your Box. I love that. So we made plenty of things. I mean, also you get to make plenty of things when you have a What's in Your Box, because you've got all this stuff folded and sort of half ready to go. And so it just is a matter of embellishing it. Really pleased with what I made today. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.